Yeah, I think now I feel great. I needed that game against Atlanta to really build up my fitness. I've been missing roughly 6 weeks, and being almost 3 years in the club is the first time where I've been missing that much or that length of not being available for the team. But now I'm feeling much better, and I'm looking forward for tomorrow's game.
Second question. With always you want to win a cup game and advance in a cup tournament. But is there even a greater sense that you need to win this because of the way the regular season has gone this year?
Oh yeah, for sure, and also just to write our name in the story of the club. I think the club's been really successful in terms of cups as well. So we want to add that in I will say in the calendar of DC, but it will take us like a lot of I would say bravery because we play away from home against a good team. But I think we create a small momentum against Atlanta, and we know that we can really win this game.
Thanks, Christian.
Next, we'll go to Dave Johnson.
Thank you, Christian. You just mentioned momentum from Atlanta. Explain what you mean by that. Obviously, you got the point, and that was important, and get the shutout. But just talk about that comment, momentum.
I'm seeing momentum because now that I'm back, I can see the boys are feeling more comfortable, and we are feeling like now more dangerous because going from you have to go step by step. I feel like the last 4 games we didn't score, and now that I'm back, obviously the expectation it's for me to score or to help the team to score. And but it starts also with the mindset to go forwards, the mindset to create chances, and I have no doubt that we gonna score goals. So, but it's also important that we have to defend well because if you score but you still concede easy goals, it's not gonna help us. But we had a clean sheet, and now we have to take that against Nashville because it's gonna be against a good team.
And it's great to have you back, but obviously when you're on the sideline, you got to see the game from a different perspective, and now you're back. How can this team create more chances? Is it more crosses early and often, more support up front, or how would you diagnose it?
Yeah, for sure. We need more numbers. That's for sure. And the last game against Atlanta, we could see that we had more numbers, and obviously. As I say, me being down the field, I will probably attract a few defenders, so it will create more spaces for the other boys. So it will give them the courage to go forwards and attacking the opponent box.
Great, best of luck.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Donald Wine.
Thank you. Hey, Christian, thank you for your time today. Following up on Dave's question, you mentioned the other day that when you're in the game, a lot of the focal point, both for your team and for the opposing team, is on you. But against Nashville a couple of weeks ago, it felt like the trenches of the midfield was kind of the deciding factor, and you guys were able to create chances off that. How do you continue to do that with you back in the lineup and maybe create more chances by winning the midfield?
Yeah, I think the mid in every day's or in today's football, like the midfielder, it's where you win football matches. You have to dominate the other midfielders from the opponent teams, and this is something that we know. We spoke about it again today, and we know that we have to, in this case, bring Boris and Brandon on the ball to attract the other midfielders to create now space for Peglo, for Pirani, for Jared in the pocket. So now we can create our momentum, and now we can create chances.
And against Nashville, it felt like, save for the penalty, that was the difference in the game. It felt like a game that everyone after the game said that was a winnable one. What do you take from that particular performance a week and a half ago to this game? And, make it where in a knockout win or die situation, you get the win?
I think throughout the game we defended well. Obviously they scored that penalty, and then I think Surridge had a huge chance, the 1v1. But except that, I think we defended really well, and it will start with that because we will play against a team that can defend. But now it's gonna be who's gonna be more efficient when they're gonna have their own chances.
Great, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And next, we'll go to Dennis Gomez.
Thank you, Christian, for talking to us. I just want to ask, after assessing the first half of the season, what are some of your personal goals and the collective goals of the team for the second half?
The personal goal, it's as I always said since the beginning, it's to be healthy, and unfortunately, it was, I will say, a random injury during the game, and it caused me to be on the sideline for a while. But now that I'm back, I just want to finish strong. We got a bunch of games coming up really soon as well. So I wanna be just healthy, and I know that if I'm healthy now that my fitness it's almost, I would say, back, then I'm sure that I will help the team to win games. And in terms of the group, like we wanna finish strong. We know that in this league, when you can create a momentum with 2-3 wins on the spin, then the look and the table can really change. So we have to stick in a train because it's still possible. So yeah.
Thank you.
And then just one from me, Christian. Obviously, you've had an illustrious career playing in the Premier League as well and in the FA Cup. Now you're in the Open Cup. You know, are there any similarities that you can kind of bridge between the two in terms of pressure, just overall goals, stuff like that?
I think we knew when Troy showed us the future opponent that we were going to play against, we knew that we had a chance to go all the way, because maybe other teams, they don't really put attention on it or in importance on this cup, but obviously us, because of the season, how the season is going, so we're gonna go all the way, and we wanna go all the way. So it starts tomorrow. We play against a good team that we know that we can win, and then it's 2 games left. It goes really quick, so we have not only be there, but we have to be present during the game.